It's the year 1949, 4 years after the long conflict with the Japanese came to an end. However, the war in China is far from over. Stretching from Manchuria to Nanjing, the communists under Mao Zedong dream of proclaiming a united People's Republic, and it's not too far away. However, there is still one more enemy Mao must deal with. Shanghai is at the forefront of the conflict.
Flames over Shanghai. More pictures from the battle zone where bombing and bombardment are the daily fare.
Nationalist leader Chiang Kai-shek must hold this strategically important city in order to even have a chance of defeating the communists. With the momentum well in Mao's favour, the monumentous task of defending the city lays upon him. The future of China rests upon this one battle.
Russia will never know one day of peace in China. Russia will never own China. China will remain free.
Hi, I'm Colonel Cam, and welcome to 15 years as the Republic of China in the Cold War, the Iron Curtain. Hello guys, and welcome to this banger of a video. Now really quickly before we get into it, please like and subscribe. A lot of time and effort goes into these videos and I'd really appreciate it if you just did one of those things. Anyway, let's get straight into it. I feel like this is going to be very difficult to win. Playing this country, but you know what, I'm gonna do it for you guys, okay? I'm gonna try my best. No matter how many attempts it takes, I will do it. And from that moment on, my fate was sealed, okay? I should have never said that, because the next couple of days, yes, days, I would spend trying to win the Battle of Shanghai. It is so ridiculously hard in this mod. Shanghai campaign. So Shanghai's all the way over, isn't Shanghai all the way over here? Oh no, this is Shanghai. I did not just call Nanjing Shanghai. Oh my god. Okay, just forget that happened. One of the reasons this Battle of Shanghai is so important and so hard is because we have this major debuff, right? Have a look at this debuff. It gives us negative 75% attack and like negative 40 or 50% defense. I don't know. I'm not looking at it right now. I forgot. Anyway, but if we can defend Shanghai, this debuff gets removed. Division attack, and we cannot attack, okay? We are not doing any attacking for a while. Look at that, negative 75%. Non-optimal agricultural sector. Yep, okay. Hyperinflation, that's good to, yep, that's okay. And national research modifiers and food consumption. Are we okay on food? No, we are not okay on food. Okay, well, let's have a look at the focus tree here. That is yeah, look, nice focus tree. Okay, now I wonder if there's alt history. Like, can we turn communist? Like, that would be, imagine we just unify peacefully. No, I wouldn't do that, all right? We're gonna, the fall of the mainland. So this is what happens if we do go to Taiwan. I will try my best not to. This was my first attempt, and at the time, I didn't know defending Shanghai was really important to remove the debuff, and I didn't know it would be so hard, so enjoy my blissful ignorance. We're not going to attack. I'm just going to put this here, just to prepare, for when we do need to attack, okay? Did I already lose it? Did I already lose Shanghai? Is that how that works? I might restart. And so it begins. The 2 days of constant pain, alright? I didn't want to go to Taiwan. I was determined to win this battle and win the Chinese Civil War. And, well, it took my soul. Right, and I'm talking fail after fail after fail after losing Shanghai and getting encircled. I mean, there was no possible way we could hold this. Not to mention that they also had a buff, okay? It wasn't just our debuff. Mao Zedong's army had like a 40%, I think it was like a 20 to 40% bonus attack on core territory. Ridiculous amount. And then I started sounding like this. This is not very fun for me anymore. There's no way I have to hold Shanghai. I forgot to mention that we have to hold Shanghai for 50 days, and then I got the attempt that was the closest I had ever gotten. This is my best effort. This is genuinely like the best I can do. I can't do anything better than this. I've put a 72 division fallback line here, and then a 52 division fallback line that I need to sort out. Hang on, I've screwed it up. You know things have gotten bad when you have to put 72 divisions on 4 provinces and you still can't even hold. Bro! How did they get control of that? How many days did we make? That felt like a while. That felt like I could have, you know, 37. We can do it. Mind you, this is day 2 by now, and yep, that was my closest, 37 days to go. I genuinely thought this was impossible, but don't worry, I got it in the end. Like, I always hold here well for some reason, this one province, and then the rest is just pathetic. This is looking grim. Dude, this is looking so grim. How many? 22 days. We're not going to make it. And then we got encircled. And I was furious. But I still didn't give up. Because we had 15 days left, alright? If we could hold that encirclement, just hold it and not be destroyed for 15 days, we would win. Can we hold it for 16 days? I don't know if we can. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, they stopped attacking. What? Why did they stop? Why did they stop? Oh my god, this might be it. What? Why did they? Oh my gosh, please, please, please. Why are you attacking? Okay, how long have we got? How long? 11 days. Come on, please, 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 please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on, please. I just got 10 days, 10 days. That's all I ask. Our divisions were being destroyed at an alarming rate, and I was praying to the Hearts of Iron 4 gods that we would just have enough organization and strength to survive just for a little bit longer. 2 days? 1 day? 1 day? Still 1 day? What do you mean? It's been a... Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Finally! Oh my... That took so... I think I'm gonna die. Okay, well, half our army has disappeared, so... The defense of Shanghai was completed, but, you know, let's have a look at the casualties here. I wouldn't exactly say that's a victory, but we held Shanghai. The PRC wanted to take the city and legitimize its regime and was gravely weakened by the ROC resistance. The ROC claimed its forces had blunted the communist advance and published pictures of destroyed PRC equipment on the battlefield. Modified disorganized army. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it. Oh my days. Oh my day. I've been here for so long. You do not know how long I've been here for trying to do this. Towards a free China. Now, how are we gonna survive now? Sure, we held Shanghai and got rid of that bad debuff, but what did it cost us? It cost us 200,000 men, and probably more, and half of our army divisions, okay? We were at a huge disadvantage now, just because how many men we sacrificed to hold that. And, well, things were not looking good. Half of our army is dead. They all died in Shanghai. We're about to lose it. Do we get what do we get? A new focus tree or something? Can we get something cool? Yeah, I got rid of no more disorganized military. And do they have their big bonus? They still have their big bonus. Oh, it's a problem. The problem is they outnumber us and they still have that 45% attack bonus. This is like a boss fight, right? You know, you got phases of a boss fight. Phase 1 was the Battle of Shanghai. Phase 2 is now dealing with this. First course of action was to get that southern front out of there, okay? They were going to be encircled any second and I could not afford any more losses. Okay, they're starting to increase in casualties. Good sign. How long have we got? 600 days. Good. And we get troop defections every like month or a couple of months or so. So that's not too bad either. Somehow we got our first little encirclement here, right? It's very little, and I mean we got a tank. That's good. By now the front line had solidified. I couldn't think of a better word, right? However, I spotted a small opportunity next to Wuhan, so I was gonna go there. I'm moving some divisions. This is so weak here. I feel like we can just punch towards Nanjing and just encircle everything here. Forgive the lack of commentary. I just spent, including yesterday, trying to hold Shanghai, so I am burnt out from all the talking and screaming and frustration. Alright, so yep, that's my excuse for not saying much. So you're stuck with post-commentary me for a while, alright? Anyway, Chiang Kai-shek resumed the presidency. He should have been our president the whole time. I don't know where he's been. Apparently he got kidnapped at one point. I was reading through an article he was kidnapped. Okay, it doesn't matter. However, as we approached Wuhan, the resistance got stronger and they started pushing us back again. Dude, 300 and something days I have to wait before I can buy guns. That's so ridiculous. As you can imagine, the equipment situation is quite bad. There's no supply and we're in the mountains, so there's a lot of attritioning going on. Plus, we're just not making that much because we don't have many factories. All the factories are on the coast, and Mao currently controls that. Okay, we got the Korean War. Well, we just had a World War, and now we got the Korean War. Yeah, I know. There it is. I put it on historical, so it's probably just going to be normal Korean War. Yeah, we could intervene. Actually, no, we're busy. Why can't I intervene? I don't know why I thought I could intervene. I'm currently losing a civil war. Why would I think that? Not that it would do anything. Oh, yeah, we got it. It's good. After that complete obliteration of the Chinese army right there, I began pushing again, and this time I was a bit more successful. However, now we have another countdown. The Chinese Civil War will end in about 160 days, and I don't think I can win within 160 days, so it might just peace out. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. It's in 100 and something. How many days now? 164. There's no way. They're getting pushed back. And so the stalemate continues into 1951. Alright guys, I'm back. It's a new day, it's a new dawn. I'm ready to beat the People's Republic. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't think we're going to be able to win within this timer of 150 days. There's no way, but I don't think that matters anymore. I did a practice run, okay? I did did have a save game here, and I quickly checked to see if this did anything, and it just did nothing. It bypassed, and we were still in the war. It didn't wipe peace, so I think we're okay, and I'm gonna, try my best to win. So they are kind of winning, but the whole point of us defending Shanghai was now that we don't have a debuff. They still have a buff, but we don't have a debuff, right? So can't really go wrong. I need to improve my divisions. What does our logistics look like? It looks horrible. I got these guys, which are terrible. These guys are, no, they're good. I want to keep those divisions, but these guys are way too kitted out. Like, I can't even make light tanks. Like, I can only make 17 guns a day, man. Where am I using a tank destroyer? Here, I don't need that. Anti-air, I don't need that. The light tanks, we're removing them too. Look at this stuff, man. Like, I'm not using half of this. This is light artillery. We'll keep the light artillery. We'll keep the recon. I had a little bit of an army reform going on here. Like, I got rid of anti-tanks because no one has tanks, and I got rid of anti-air because there's like 24 planes in the sky. All right, it's not going to do anything. Treaty of San Francisco. Allied Japan and the powers. Oh, Japan got their land back. That's why they're the treaty. Okay, so that's what the Treaty of San Francisco was. Japan becoming independent. Unfortunately, I was a bit over-ambitious, and I may have got encircled. They're all dead. Yeah, before we could even save them, they all just died. That's good. That's good, man. And while the war was in a stalemate, I started looking around the map again, alright? Because this map is so interesting. I mean, I looked about this guy in Albania. I just learnt about this guy. I was listening to a podcast about him. This guy was evil. Very evil man. Yes. And Yugoslavia doesn't like him. Don't blame him. This guy is a Stalinist. Very big one. This guy was like parading pictures of Stalin throughout his country, like 20 years after Stalin was denounced in the USSR. Like, it's crazy stuff. Anyway, back to the game. I decided to change the positions of my army on the front line because I didn't like how they were before, and I thought this would be better. I'll explain it in a sec. I'm always trying to find the best way to organize my army, and now I've decided that doing a solid field marshal front line is in fact not the best idea. I've done the one where you don't shift click and it's just like a bunch of armies like separately but tied together. I have a feeling it's good because you can concentrate an army closer into areas that you think are weaker. Or maybe you could have like a tank army, like this could be all tanks if I wanted to. But obviously I can't. Maybe if I play like another country. I might just start doing that from now on because, hey, it might be better. The problem is I'm shuffling everything around. See, look at all this. Look at this. A lot of shuffling is going on, so that's no good. And the timer is run out. Yeah, see? The Chinese Civil War timer ran out and nothing happened. So it's all good. No issues. Everything is fine. I'm doing a little bit of pushing in the south here and in the north here, just around this area, trying to get to Wuhan. I don't know, maybe get COVID on the way. We'll see. Whoa, another COVID joke because I went past Wuhan. That's so crazy. Another COVID joke. I made that exact same joke when I played China last time. Wow. Anyway, the pushing was going well. Look at this. We even got this encirclement. I should probably explain what these left-hand side decisions are as well. This map of China, right? These are all the warlord states, and I'm trying to integrate all of them with political power and bribing them for loyalty with money. Boom. There we go. Supply hub secured. All right, stay there. Then we take this, and then we connect the railway, and we in Britain. Britannia. All right, use your navy to transport these. All right. Oh, we don't have enough. Whatever. 6 deliveries is fine. Thank you, Britain. What's the casualties? 400. They're catching up in casualties slowly. We really need help. Even though we don't control the majority of the land right now, all the factories, all the population, we don't control the majority of anything at this point. But the war is slowly turning in our favor, all right? We just have to wait a bit longer because we're getting guns from the Americans occasionally and off the market, so it's fine. Well, increased tax? Hell yeah. This is wartime taxes, guys. We're at war. War taxes are being imposed. We're at 35% now. I'd love to do an encirclement of something like this. Oh, we can just go down, surely. The idea of pulling off this encirclement was hopefully going to work, but we reached an obstacle. Dude, we've reached a river. This is the worst thing in the world. Rivers in China are no joke, alright? That debuff you get for trying to attack across a river, forget trying to attack overall. New Taiwan dollars. Remove inflation crisis. Good. That wasn't even that bad for us. We still have disorganized military, but it's only recovery rate that's a problem, and speed. We're making progress in the north now. Look at the north, the middle. If we can get to Shanghai, man, I'll be a happy man. I started running out of guns again, so I resorted to talking like Zelensky for some reason. Give us some financial support. Please give us credit. Fine. I've been here for a while. I'm gonna be 35 years old. And I'll be still fighting this goddamn Chinese Civil War, man. I'm so old, man. Okay, so you've watched far enough into the video that where I've started saying weird things. Let's just move past this, okay? Forget about it. Small education system. We need that construction. Then I need to keep this deficit under control. It's at 35,000 now. In about half a year, in about a year time, I can buy more infantry equipment. Other than that, we're stuck to the international market, which is, Britain is selling more guns. I'll take more guns from Britain. The communists are doing more attacking than us. Surely they're going to be running low on equipment as well, okay? So surely it's like a fair fight. Can we please just push? That about wraps up 1952, but 1953 would be a very interesting year. I'm start another offensive, but I want to be okay on guns. We're down 26,000 now. We've actually done good. Alright, we're attacking the north. Look at this. Green numbers all around. Here we go. We're going to approach Shanghai. Encircle all these guys. Make a small pocket, a big pocket of Chinese communists. Oh, look at that. I mean, these guys are off, man. The offensive was going well, and eventually we reached Nanjing on our way to Shanghai. However, what you're about to see here is quite annoying. The game had other ideas before we could reach Shanghai. Roughly the whole thing. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Armistice in Korea. We signed white peace? Oh my gosh. For some unknown reason, an armistice in Korea would mean that our civil war would white peace too, and we just lost a bunch of land. Yep, we were winning the war. I would have never accepted a white peace. You know what? You live and you learn, I guess. However, unlike the armistice in Korea, this one would not last long, okay? Because we were justifying and declaring war straight away. I gotta justify. On their capital, Beijing, right? It's personal. People's Republic of China will cease to exist. As an Australian, this makes me happy. Whoa, I need to chill. Okay, I gotta chill. Alright, let's go. Now, it isn't over. Round 2, let's go. Unfortunately, a little half-time break gave them enough time to restockpile equipment, and considering they control most of the factories, they could produce a lot more equipment than we could. And they're winning in some places. Okay. This would actually be devastation on a whole new level. I don't know about a whole new level, but it would definitely help us. Oh, we got the encirclement. Okay, that's beautiful. It's one division. Maybe there was more there. I don't remember. We were back on the offensive, kind of, and hopefully going into 1954, things would become easier. And I was right. It would be easier because look at this encirclement I just pulled off. Oh my god, we did it. Okay. Beautiful. Let's go. And this is like 15, how many? 18 divisions. There was 19 because one literally just died. Is that 2 provinces? Yeah, it is. Hey, 5 times. Jeez, man. Okay, good. That was an ungodly amount of casualties I just inflicted on them. That was like their version of my Shanghai right there. In the meantime, I've also been buying a lot of infantry equipment, especially from Lend-Lease, alright? We're not really buying it, they're giving it to us. It's like South Korea, they're really fond of us winning, apparently. I wouldn't blame them. We finally reached the eastern coast of China, and the army was split into 2, and we also captured Shanghai, which was, you know, the defense of Shanghai right there. Let's go. That is rather unfortunate, Mao. Unlucky. 1.5 million, 268k. This has been a disaster for Mao, man. We were approaching Beijing, and I expected there to be an event after taking it, but no, that would not lead to their capitulation. We had to go further into Manchuria, and then when we did do that, they ended up, well, doing their own version of capitulation. It was like a scripted event. the hell's CETO? Calculating peace conference. Whoa! We signed a white peace. Wait, what the heck? Soviet intervention in the Chinese Civil War. The Soviet Union and its ally Mongolia recently intervened in the Civil War to prevent the total collapse of the People's Republic of China. At the same time, the People's Republic, with Soviet support, have established control of Beijing, its surrounding areas, and Manchuria in the west. The uneasy ceasefire is currently holding, but both sides are expected to rebuild their arsenals and plan for future resolution in the conflict in their favor. So now we've got a pretty favorable peace deal here. We've got control over the majority of China, especially the most important parts. The parts that we lost, they don't really have much in them, so I don't really care. But look at this, we're really strong now. But dude, they're in the faction, they're in the Warsaw thing, and so is Mongolia and East Turkestan. Unfortunately, now they have been absorbed into the Warsaw Pact, or the Warsaw Treaty Organization, I think it's called. It's the entire northern border, along with Mongolia and East Turkestan. So, yep, that's good. So where's our capital? Our capital's Shanghai, look at that! We got a new capital, Shanghai, beautiful. Alright, I'm just putting my dudes on area defense just around, because I don't know. Unfortunately, there was more content for China, so we got a new focus tree, and this focus tree looks pretty good. It seems a bit kind of unfinished because there's no photos, but it's a good focus tree, I promise. The Indochina situation. Support the French, support the Viet Quoc. Okay, well I'm going to have to do a lot of reading. Normally I just rely on the images to see what it does, but I can't do that. Now, there's quite a bit of foreign policy that we got to deal with, not just in the north, but we've also got the Vietnam situation in the south. The French are fighting against the Vietnamese communists, and fortunately, I think the French lose eventually, so we got to go deal with that. Second 4-year plan. Rapid economic growth. Establish the Institute of Nuclear Energy Research. Begin preparations for first nuclear test. Oh my gosh. To prevent the budget... gains recent austerity measures. No worker protections. Yes, unfortunately, coming out of that war was not really great for our economy, especially taking over the lands that were under communism. I don't think would be very good. So, yeah, we have to deal with this. We're losing money. Wait, how are we losing money? Income and expenditures. It's not just to the north and south that we have to deal with, but also to the west. To Tibet, there's some issues with Tibet, and we got to deal with them somehow. Situation in Tibet. The Dalai Lama declared his independence and have governed Tibet since 1912. However, he refuses to engage with us. We must maintain the sovereignty of Tibet as Chinese, but Dalai Lama continues to deny his negotiated territory with Weipa, blah blah blah. Noted. Situation in Indochina. I didn't read it. Oh my god. I'm going to put it up on screen for you guys so you can quickly pause and read it. I have no idea what it said. If I attack China, that means I'm attacking the entire Soviets. I'm not doing that. Anyway, Mao Zedong got dethroned, so it's no longer Maoism. We're going towards Marxist-Leninist China under Wang Ming. It's pretty much a Soviet puppet at this point. Whoa! The People's Republic of Northern China. Wang Ming. No more Mao Zedong. Let's do it. Since we have liberated the mainland, the ruling government has had many problems. Reform is needed to strengthen our control over the new territory and ensure that our citizens are treated fairly. The good ending. The good Chinese ending. There was a bunch of other reforms like lifting the martial law or strengthening the grip over the cliques that made us go to a decision between 3 leaders. Unfortunate. What do you mean? Okay. A new central reform committee has been established to better direct the future political developments of the Republic and the reform of the KMT. Chiang Kai-shek is a proven leader, promising to continue his hardline approach of centralizing the state and suppressing political dissent. Li Zogren, a military commander, and we can choose. And a more democratic vision of China with more civil liberties. Now, I could have chosen any one of these 3 leaders, because it doesn't really make too much of a difference. You just get different bonuses depending on who you choose. I chose the pro-American dude, because I wanted to be pro-American. If the northern China were going to be pro-Soviet, then I had to have a big ally as well. Encourage American investors. Let's do that. Office parks, industrial, yeah. Maybe we should just crush Tibet. We should just invade them. We need to decide what we're doing with Tibet. We've encouraged American investors. Let's continue down. We can reach out or condemn. Either way, it leads to the demanding of submission. All right, we're going to reach out. We're going to be nice, right? And let's condemn. Okay, we'll reach out and we can condemn. Okay, it's not one, it's both. We'll do both then. Tibet submits. Okay, they're a puppet now. We just got to invade Tibet. Recognize Tibetan independence. Okay, well, they just submitted to us, so I don't know if we need that. Let's invite CIA advisors. Now Tibet is under our control. Well, not really. They're kind of independent, but pretty much under our control. They're our puppets, so it's not too bad. They're not really that strong anyway. Occupying that land would be pretty annoying, and I don't think we have cause, so might as well. What's this focus tree they have? Do they have a focus tree? Recover. They've got a whole focus tree. Recover from disaster. Consolidate CPC influence. Look at this. They have like a whole focus tree and they could probably... Wow. I didn't expect them to have a focus tree either, but they do. So that's pretty interesting. Is there anything that allows me to continue the war without breaking the game and everyone losing a nuclear war? I was looking really hard in the focus tree for an option to be able to declare war without having to do the justify mechanic to hopefully prevent, you know, or like keep the story going and prevent nuclear war. So, but no, that was not an option, which is kind of a shame. However, at the very end of this video, I am going to justify on them just to see what happens. It doesn't matter if I win or lose. I just want to know what happens. There's a problem. And also we got to deal with Vietnam. That's another thing going on. I could interfere here. Are we pro-French? What are we? I don't know. It didn't really matter if we're pro-French or not. As long as we're against the communists, we end up fighting the whole of Vietnam anyway, so it's fine. What the heck? No! That was just an event. I skipped the event again because I'm an idiot, but Mongolia just gave the land to the People's Government of Northern China? That's literally... Oh my days. Okay, whatever. I'm complaining because it looks horrible, alright? It doesn't look very good. Now, for some reason, I decided I want to upgrade the state of Nanjing and Shanghai, which I genuinely thought was reasonable, right? These are like some very important cities, and you want the states to be like industrialized, because they were both pre-industrial, but once I clicked the decision, I now found I was owing like $1,000 billion, and I was in like $1,000 billion of debt. It's time to show the prowess of our military and air force, making tactical strikes on major Viet Minh positions and bases in order to effectively crush the remnants of the communists. Oh, look at this state infrastructure and municipal. I don't even know what the difference is. What's the difference between municipal infrastructure and state infrastructure? Where even is that? State infrastructure and municipal. This does aid cities and urban industry, resource output. What? Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, I shouldn't have tried industrializing it. I'm sorry. I made the same mistake in my Egyptian playthrough as well. Go watch that if you haven't. It's a beautiful video. Absolute masterpiece. Part 1 and part 2. Anyway, I did the upgrade of states and I didn't realize it cost money. And I was in like a trillion dollars a day. Anyway, the French stopped fighting. They left behind the Republic of Vietnam. So now we've got the North and South Vietnam split. I'm definitely going to have to get involved when that kicks off. I'm reducing the minimum services funding. There we go. Finally. We are only losing 30 billion a month instead of like 50 or 60 billion a month. How good's that? To fix this financial issue, I decided to starve my population of any services whatsoever, right? The medical services gone, the funding gone, the military spending gone, everything is, you know what? I have to conserve as much money as possible. Commit to the land reform or take half measures. Land reform is kind of a communist thing, right? Land reform is am I thinking of something else? Land reform. That's a communist thing. I'm pretty sure Mao did that. Let me check. Reactionaries? What the hell is a reactionary? That's not even a legit ideology. It's just... Oh, America just declared war on Indonesia. Where? This Indonesia. Oh. There we go. We can finally prepare for the mass industrialization. Industrial park, remove economic recovery effort, whatever, I don't care. I need to get rid of this med system so I can start getting money again, alright? I'm losing money every month. How are we not making more money? What are we spending it on? Editing this back, I sound like a single mother living paycheck to paycheck. Like, what is going on? And as 1960 rolled around, we were going to get a new focus tree because it's a new start date. That's how this mod works. Except it's going to be a generic focus tree because I don't think the developers have thought this far that someone would play the Republic of China this far. So I think that's my problem. Anyway, we still got more content. We got to deal with Vietnam, and we obviously got to deal with the northern China problem. Yeah, we got Communist Japan. I forgot about that. Communist Japan. Because we went democratic, probably. Oh my gosh. You know, it's just me and South Korea against like the entirety of Asia, so it's a bit of a problem. I am actually going to... we can justify on Vietnam, right? The North Vietnam, because they've generated world tension, so I am going to do that. It's going to take me a while, but 280 days, and then we can deal with this communist bloc in the south here, which is a pain, because I've got a lot of communists in the north, especially... Up here, and Japan. Japan and North Korea are also a problem. It was 1961 and the justification was finished, and so I declared war, but it was a lot harder than I anticipated. The Republic of Vietnam capitulated. So now we've got this other Marxist-Leninist Vietnam. This other socialist Vietnam in the south. Doesn't make any sense. So now both Vietnams were socialist, and they would unify into one peacefully united Vietnam that was under communism or socialism, whatever you call it, Marxist-Leninism. One of those three was correct. Okay, I'm sure it is. Anyway, yes, they were going to be united, so we were just fighting Vietnam, like just a normal Vietnam now. There we go, we've captured Hanoi. Alright, let's put those on. Yeah, put them on. Dude, what is this? What is this UI for 5 times factories? It doesn't even look like 5 times. Oh my gosh, what does 10 times look like? It looks even worse. I pulled off some pretty good encirclements and started heading into Laos because that was where it was weaker, right? They're the puppet of Vietnam, and they're also socialists, so... Well, of course they're socialists, they're a puppet, what am I talking about? Anyway, yes, we walked into there and capitulated them first. There we go. Is that them capitulated? Yes, perfect. Alright, let's clean all that up. And... Oh, look at the front line now. That goes down so much. Alright, perfect. Come on, please be open. Oh my gosh, yes it was. It was in fact open. What are they going to do? Where are they going to go? It's 1963 and Vietnam were on their final legs, right? They're out of gas, basically. And they had very few divisions left because I'd encircled a bunch of them. It's actually been a pretty long war. It's been over 2 years, but now they were finally crumbling. And it wasn't long before we capitulated them. Okay, how many divisions? 2 to 8. It's like none. There we go. Oh my gosh, finally they capitulated. Okay. Now we get a peace deal, like a normal one. I decided to be a well-behaved country and liberated both of them, Laos and Vietnam. So now we've got the Republic of Laos and just the Republic of Vietnam. Not People's Republic, no communism, right? Democratic. Justify on North Korea. What? Who the hell is this? Kim Chang Bong. It's a Kim dynasty, so it's... Where's Kim Jong-il? He doesn't exist. Wait, they're Maoists? Are they part of the... No, they've gone from Marxist-Leninism to Maoism. You know, this is quite a remarkable timeline. We've got Marxist-Leninist China and then Maoist North Korea. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Now, this is where I would normally leave a playthrough. We've unified China and we're very stable and we're very strong. But I want to see what happens when we do justify and declare war on the what's left of the Northern Chinese Republic. And, well, I guess it's time to do that. Okay, I don't expect to be able to win this. This is a ridiculous thing I'm about to do. Going to war with these guys, we'll be going to war with the entirety of the Warsaw Pact. Are we guaranteed by anyone? No. People's Republic is guaranteeing... They're guaranteed by, yeah. Wait, these guys are guaranteed by North Korea as well. So we'll be going to war with North Korea on top. Wait, why can't I justify? They haven't generated world tension? I could justify on them before though. I could justify on North Korea. No, but okay, I'm gonna allow this. I'm just gonna make sure that I can justify on them just because it's a bit ridiculous. After a quick allowed diplo, I declared war in the northern China area, and well, this is how it went. I managed to make a small advance initially, capturing Beijing, which is a pretty big deal, and I thought I was going to do really well until the Soviets started arriving. But it wasn't by land they were arriving. No, they were planning so many naval invasions. It was like when Japan was invading me. I've got PTSD from it, and it reminds me. No, don't retreat from there. No, don't retreat from there, please. Okay, we did it. We saved it. Oh my gosh, we saved, like, I think a couple of those divisions. And look at this! We've dealt with that invasion. The invasions were easy to start with, but they kept getting harder and harder, and there were just never-ending amounts of Soviet divisions. Purple Army to defend it all. The Yellow Army is going to come out of here, and the Yellow Army is going to go and help. Oh my gosh, there's a whole nother invasion just waiting for me now. The Yellow Army's leaving, alright? The Purple Army is going to have to defend Beijing. And look at what the Yellow Army has to deal with, man. Oh my gosh. Thank gosh I just pulled off another army. I don't know how. I'm like barely hanging on. Eventually, I pretty much just got kicked off my own coast. Yes, there were that many naval invasions, but I did hold on to Nanjing because it is a very important city, and I tried to hold on to Shanghai, but it didn't work. Alright, these guys from Turkestan, they're all coming over. I've abandoned all this. Bye-bye, Tibet. That's unfortunate. And I'm keeping Beijing, or trying to. I'm just going to hold here, do that plan where I punch through here and circle all this, and hopefully just close the rest. That's the idea. Alright, we're back to where we started. Let's go. We're back to where we started, man. It's like we've just started the playthrough again. Except we're at war with... Please. Wait, everyone hates us. Even NATO don't like us. What? America likes us. So I guess I'm not getting any NATO support. Anyway, the front line held like this for a while. I mean, we do have home ground advantage, so we're able to hold even the onslaught of divisions, but things were looking pretty average. I don't think I can really push with this. If these guys get to like Hefei, I think, then we can probably push out, but that's about it. I bought some more equipment off the international market and also the indecision market. I don't know how that works, but I bought some more equipment both ways and I started doing another offensive. Hopefully we were able to push them back a little bit. Let's go in the north again. It's green. I'm building up a lot of political power and money at this point, so I decided to hire some mercenaries. We'll see how they go. Why have we left Nanjing completely open? Oh my gosh, we just left it completely open. Is that really how bad we are? Slowly but surely we were regaining control of our mainland in the south, but the north, that was immovable. There was no way we were pushing north. I gotta see the casualties. There must be some... What is this? What is going on here? Like, what is genuinely going on in the west? What is this? Why is there no dudes here? They're all here. I think I have too many dudes. Let's put some over there. After we cleared up the south and the east coast, the front line was completely stagnant. None of us moved for about like 2 years in the front line there. It was awful. I had no equipment. They had no equipment. I had no supply. They had no supply. It was terrible. This is a long playthrough. I originally was going to stop at 1963. But then I declared war on these guys, and it actually decided to go well. All right, it started going well, so now we're still here. All right, this isn't going too badly. And I'm curious to see if there's any more events. I doubt it. But if I'm able to... There's no way I'm not... No, I'm not doing that. One thing I know for sure is I am not capitulating the Soviet Union, all right? Let me just beat these people's government of the North in China, and then I'm done, okay? That's it. This has gone on for too long already. Oh! Stuff just went down. Stuff went just... These guys declared war on Korea. Now, America is at war against North Korea, and that means hopefully they'll join our war. America Reserve Fleet sets sail. Let's go. South Korea. Let's go. Now that South Korea was in the war, not at war with China, they were just at war with North Korea, but this still presented me with a good opportunity. I could help South Korea defeat North Korea and then get into China from North Korea, effectively going into Manchuria for free. Like, and you can, bro, this was so genius. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Pyongyang has fallen. What is the Democratic People's Republic at? Okay, we got to take Nampo as well. That seems like it would be a city that would help capitulate them. This Nampo's fallen. Oh, they just capitulate like that. Okay. Oh, I can't actually. Okay. Well, I can't afford any of it. Let's see what happens. What do they do? Oh, it's just Korea takes it. That makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Korea just takes it. Can we go there now? Is he actually going to get there? Woodstock. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, we made it across into here. Can I please get all of my divisions here? Will they go through? Oh my gosh, this is OP. This is so OP. Here we go. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but I actually set that order for them to go into China before North Korea capitulated. So the order stayed, and I kept going into northern China from North Korea, and I don't think that's supposed to happen. I've managed to get one division across the border. He snuck across the border. That's what happened. Can I buy more? No, I can't buy more. Of course I can't buy more guns. I just bought them. Hire whatever these are, okay? We're just hiring a bunch of dudes. Unfortunately, I couldn't take Port Arthur because of some Bulgarian men, and I couldn't keep going north because the Soviets were onto us, so it just kind of stopped. Keep trying to naval invade me. They can't have that many divisions anymore. They've only got... The Soviet Union has 45 divisions left. Can you believe it? That's crazy. They're so weak. America, you could just take on the Soviets right now. But they got nuclear weapons, so that's... True, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? I'm pretty sure the Soviets started with like over 200 divisions, and now they're down to 40, what? 42 or 41? Was it that 48? I don't know. That's crazy, man. Like, they're so weak right now. I could probably beat them. But I'm not marching all the way across Central Asia and all the way into Poland, okay? We're not doing that. Now it's just a matter of snaking into their victory points. So it's not too bad, but they do have control of Taiwan. So I'm going to have to take more than I normally would. Oh my god, we did it. The People's Republic. Oh, the Northern China capitulated. Thank gosh, man. Okay. Beautiful. Am I going to finish this war? No. And East Turkestan doesn't count. Alright, and there we have it. 40 minutes of my pain and suffering. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was worth it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, guys.